Let's talk about text chat. Within text chat, you can send private messages, public messages, announcements, and they're going to display in different colored text. So the basics are you're going to type your message, click send. If you want to send it to the moderators, you want to send it privately, click on the drop down, and you'll choose from all of the names. If you see the text in red, the moderator will see it. It means that that is private participant chat. So one participant has sent a private message to another participant, but as the moderator, you get to see that. Public chat displays in black text. If you send a private chat or someone sends you a private chat, so private chat sent or received by you is going to show up in blue. And then if it's sent as an announcement, it's going to show up in bold. Okay, what is a chat announcement? We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's talk about the little eyeball that says supervised chat. Supervised chat just means that the moderator gets to see those private messages. An announcement is simply a message that you've clicked the megaphone, typed your message, and click send, and it's going to come in a pop-up window. The pop-up window is sure to get anybody's attention in the session, so it's just a way of giving a chat blast or announcement. And once again, it displays in the chat window in bold text. Let's talk about the whiteboard. The whiteboard is where you're going to load presentations. As a moderator, you simply click on the little File Folder button, decide where you want your content to go after the whiteboard you're on, before, replace, and click OK. Next step is to go and find your PowerPoint file, choose your import options. I would recommend better quality. If you have added notes in your PowerPoint file and you'd like to import those notes and put them in the notes window, that's the ability to actually take notes during class. If you want to add it into the notes window, you simply click off this box. That's also a feature that will allow someone who's using a screen reader to place that screen reader on top of the notes window and to be able to read that content. Once you've loaded the content, you'll see how many whiteboards or screens you have. You can navigate forward and back to the beginning and the end. You also can click the drop down and jump around so you don't have to go sequentially through your content. You're also going to find follow moderator in roam. So follow moderator is selected by default. This says that when the moderator moves to the next slide, that everybody is synchronized. If you deselect that follow moderator, it allows participants to work on different whiteboard screens or in their private work area. And clicking on roam allows you to navigate through the screens without moving the participants. So play around with the follow moderator and the roam features. Let's talk about notes. I already mentioned that your PowerPoint notes can be brought in and populated into the notes window, so that's one feature. So the notes is the ability for the moderator or participants to take notes during class. They're saved automatically, they're going to be synchronized with recordings, and they can be used with the screen reader technology for participants with low vision. You can import and export those notes, so you can import somebody else's notes, somebody who shared their notes with you. You can also export those notes. So if you want to share them with someone else. And if you are in a session, you're taking notes and it's being recorded and you go to watch that recording, then the notes are going to be automatically synchronized, and what you're going to find is there's going to be an indicator, and it's going to synchronize these notes. So open up the notes while you're watching the recording and you'll be right in sync. Pretty neat. Also, you can pause the recording and add to the notes. So they can be dynamically right there on they can be changed, and once again you can export those notes as well. Recording. You're able to record the session by clicking on the red record button. You can pause it, and there's a recording indicator and an audible reminder letting you know that the session is being recorded. When you enter into the session, you also have this pop-up window that reminds you to start the recording. So you just click Start. That's really very helpful. And recordings are available for view and playback from a URL. So you simply distribute that URL to anyone that you want to access that recording. Tips and resources. Strongly recommend you practice with 2 computers and or 2 people. You want to be able to see the moderator's interface and a participant's interface. Click all the buttons. Use all the tools. If you need to have a practice area, then simply go to Learn Central. So www.learncentral.org, and Learn Central, I encourage you to join our Illuminati group. The Illuminati group is a group of Elluminate customers, a great place to learn more about Illuminate. But also when you join Learn Central, you'll get your own free V-room. That's a free Illuminate room, great place to practice. For additional resources, visit illuminate.com/training. That's where we have additional recorded training sessions, quick reference guides, documentation, and you can sign up for live Illuminate moderator training. Thank you for taking the time to watch this recording. I encourage you to take our live classes and take advantage of the resources on our website.